Yeah, I think she's she's 100%.
I know. I like eating after it's a little something different. So the pizzas are tempting us. Like,
Not even that bad.
oh my gosh, you've got that many layers. I think they said 60 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We need everybody. We have a small technical issue. And then she wants to and then do it. Can you also see the lights in your face too? No? Oh, great. What's that?
I can see all the like little crisscrosses.
Oh, oh. slides.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Hey, welcome to Film Score Fest. So, I don't know about you, this event to happen, and we couldn't have asked for a better night, so that's great. And I'm so happy to see all of you here. How many of you have been to Film Score Fest before? Yeah? Okay. And how many are first time being at Film Score Fest ever? Wow. Okay, cool. Well, welcome. So if you just showed up and you have no idea what's going on, this is our orchestra here, led by Kurt Hattenberger. So, and what we're doing tonight, we have 18 new films, most by Minnesota people, filmmakers and composers, who were paired up randomly. They signed up. Actually, it was almost, beginning right before pandemic. We're like, okay, let's do the fest. And then as many things, pandemic happened. But they kept on. And now we have 18 films to show you with these live scores. And our theme we decided on is adapt. We all had to adapt to things over the past year and a half. And in addition to the films being related to adapt, we also had a musical instrument that was inspired by an adaptation. Ari, our percussionist, can show you the cajon. That was the featured instrument this year. And it looks like a box, but it's actually a drum. Maybe Ari can play a little bit. Yeah. So we have a cajon, and one of our performers also has a cajon up here too, mostly as a seat, because they work for that too. But yeah, let's get right into our first film, Lobster Belly, by Jason Schumacher and Samantha Hogan.
So as I hope you've been learning, cameras are good for more than sunsets and selfies. And so, my wonderful art students, I leave you with this week's assignment. Capture a landscape using natural light. And please, be encouraged to think outside the box, something unique. Anyone thinking of submitting a photo of their backyard garden should think again. You know how I feel about rutabaga. And if you took nothing else away from today's lecture, remember my golden rule. Only idiots shoot in direct sunlight. Very well. I assume, as I've said, my speakers are broken and I can't hear any of you. Class dismissed.
Come on.
Jane, how does the cloud cover make you feel? It's just, well, we're there for me when I need it.
Great news for those looking to get outside this week. Not a cloud in sight. We've got the perfect song to help you celebrate.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side.
Nope.
Thanks again for tuning in to Intro to Photography. I didn't think I'd have to clarify that 3 months in, but judging from the amount of garden photos submitted, some of you seem to think that this is a class in botany or reverse psychology. It is not. As it turns out, only one of you took the uniqueness factor seriously. Congratulations to Jane for submitting actually a pretty good photo. Yes. Ooh, ah. Let us all remember that patience is a photographer's best tool. The patience in this case to wait for a full moon and to think it could have been a cloudy night. Wouldn't that have been a stroke of bad luck?
There were many things bringing us together,
Pulling us apart, bringing us together.
pulling us apart.
But we didn't expect something like this.
Weaving,
Twisting,
see you here,
meet me there.
a hug, a kiss,
Passing by,
soft touches.
it's nice to be around you. It's here.
What is it?
Where is it?
In the air, on the surface?
Skin? Lips? How do we stop? How do we control this? Invisible.
We must adapt.
But what does that look like?
Alone, but not lonely.
How do we be together without being together?
Come here, too close.
Not close enough.
Distance?
What is social distance?
6 feet, 6 steps, 6 skips, slow down.
Stay home.
Rest,
Patience.
stillness.
Silence.
Watch the seasons change.
Things will pass soon.
And then it got worse.
Grab your mask. They say it works.
So let us love one another through the fabric.
And space. We are so distant. But we know the rules of this game.
So let's dance with the air buffering the particles between us
Teetering between measured space and felt togetherness.
and imagined closeness.
This ride has gone on too long,
Feeling patience shatter
and the glitchiness of relationships.
in this strictly measured space.
How do we weave like we once did?
Collective fatigue with the lack of gathering.
The boxes on the screen are hard, but our bodies are soft.
Remember the softness.
I know you're tired.
The whole world is exhausted.
But here we are,
We must keep going,
growing,
adapting.
and walking onward into the unknown.
Together.
not it. Get down.
Who are you? Lloyd Kennedy, professional Sasquatch photographer.
Shh.
You want a picture of the Sasquatch?
With Sasquatch. He's near.
Did you hear that? Hey, wait! I need your help! Ah!
It flickers, my image of her. There one moment, gone in the next. My presence is an absence. Her touch on my hand, her breath on my back. If I never take my eyes off of her, will she stay? I wonder. How can a human being live that way? I wonder. Why won't she let me be? It was you who called me. It was me. It is you who has to. It was then that I realized I hadn't yet let go.
As I walk down the street, I see the rubble, the ash, the sparks of unrest, the buildings, the concrete, the streetlights. And if I close my eyes, I can almost imagine what it once looked like. And then it's gone. I try to think about the concrete crumbling beneath my feet, buildings fading in the breeze. I can picture it. The leaves fluttering in the wind, the soil beneath my feet. This was once unstolen land, untouched by capitalism and colonization, the first of many plagues among us. My heart rate rises, thinking about how the street once looked. They tell me to just well, that's easy for you to say. Just breathe. Just breathe. But how can I breathe when there's a virus in the air, when there's smog in the air, when the sea is rising and when capitalistic notions have a hold on my intentions, causing my depression, the oppression. With the revolution pounding at my doorsteps, I say without justice there can be no peace. But now I have this mask on my face. I'm stuck in my apartment with these 4 walls and this concrete floor. Always concrete. My body and mind screaming for soil and sun. But is it safe? Are any of us safe? With that skin color, you're not safe. I'm not safe. Who is safe? Sometimes, I imagine what would happen if I laid down in the soil and just let roots start to grow. Ferns sprouting from my knees, leaves reaching around my hair, vines stretching across my arms. And just as we start and end life, I am once again with the land. What would happen if the concrete below us just started to crumble away, exposing what is really below, exposing the systems that bind us, revealing the pain and trauma? Sometimes I just want to scream, why won't you apologize for what you've done? I crumble. My knees hit the concrete. The blood pounding in my ears. The blood that carries my DNA. The DNA of ancestors before me. I don't just carry their trauma. I must remember I carry their resiliency too. Their fight. Their drive to survive. Resiliency is also inherited. And they've tried to make me forget. Make me forget the ones out there who are still missing. The ones they've buried 6 feet under the ground. They drained our valleys, relocated our homes, cut our hair. They've tried to take every part of us that makes us who we are. They will never succeed. We are persistent. Resiliency runs through our veins. We've been pushed down for too long. This is where it stops. So I take a breath. I stand up, I wipe the dust off, and I march on for those who can no longer march.
All right, that's our first half. And let's give another hand to the orchestra here. Woo. And to all the filmmakers and composers in the first half. Congratulations. Before we go to intermission, I do want to thank some people because is really due to grant funding and organizations that supported us and Kickstarter backers. We're running a Kickstarter, and I really want to thank all of you who donated. I'm sure a lot of you are here tonight. So thank you so much. We have a gold sponsor, Motion 504 Studios. They are an animation studio here in the Twin Cities. So thank you so much, Motion 504. Yeah. Our silver sponsors, Ann Thompson, Mike von der Namer. Thank you. And then we have several organizations, great organizations in the Twin Cities who are helping us out. IPR has donated their studio for recording time for the winner of the fest, and we'll get to that later. We have promotional sponsors, Film North, Nice Moves, Twin Cities Film Fest, so thank you all. And this event is supported by the St. Paul Cultural Star Grant and the Metropolitan Regional Arts Council. So thanks for all those sponsors who've been helping us out. Big round of applause for them. And so we're going to go to intermission. And also, this is donation supported. If you feel like making a donation, there's tables along the side or at filmscorefest.org. But thank you so much for being here. We're going to take 10 minutes and we'll be back.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.
All right, welcome back. If everyone could have their seats, we are going to get started with the second half. And for the second half, we have a special guest performer sitting right over there, Kari Jackson. Kari is on several different instruments, so he'll be doing lots of effects, and yeah, it's going to be great. And also in the second half, we have a few guest performers coming up at the end too. You'll see them come up. All right, we are ready to go. So without further ado, Zuri's Tree.
Ava, now what is wrong with you? Now you know you ain't got no business crying.
I'm just...
Come on. It's time to go.
But I was just setting up...
Boom, 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 boom. It's time to go. Come on, girl. I couldn't imagine how anyone could remain sad in a time like this, where the sun is shining bright, where there are no chemtrails, where there are no acts of violence occurring right in front of our eyes.
Without you here, I feel an emptiness in my soul. Every day I realize that sadness is easier to handle than grief. But today, I'm at peace.
Yep, so boom. Yes. Let me show you my favorite tree at this park. It is so beautiful. Like, I always get like these surreal messages here, and I think the fairies are here too, so
Really?
I want to show you
I
so
wanna see.
you can actually get a chance to feel the presence. I'm just so grateful for this day. The fresh air, You, Ava. It's such a beautiful day. It's like fifth dimensional abundance. And who's touching that, Ava? Ava? I have a gift for you.
For me?
Yes.
What? You don't have to give me anything.
Ava, what did I tell you about that? It's time to let go.
Oh. I guess you did tell me about that. You don't have to give me anything.
Life is about letting go and letting God, baby. I need you to heal.
Whoa.
Now, with this, it's going to help you remember everything that you need to remember. And once you remember it, and once you get to the root of it, let it go. I love you, sweetheart.
Drifting. Accuracy and skill are synonymous. Eight itself.
There's no life, there's no sunlight.
In the interest of public health.
You understand? Things take on a repeat. This is a different age. As they get to the grand emotion, what these guys do, they say, well, an entity unto itself.
Time to verify.
You keep seeing the same thing over and over again. The same substance, the same. You don't believe me.
If you could see the people whose lives.
It doesn't do any good what you die. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, bim, bim. You see? Bim, bim, bim. Same action, same reaction. So you get a little bit tired of the lives. I can't see it. Is that ending? Are you ending? Things take on a repeat. Understand?
Just in case we will not hear back from you, it will be considered as an intentional fraud, and the lawsuit will be filed under your name. In order to get more information and talk to the Social Security officer, kindly press 1. I repeat, press 1 to connect your call to Social Security officer. Thank you.
COVID-19. Please understand Minnesota pilots have partners but we need your help. Minnesota, stay home.
Turn the TV on. I've been downloading talks for TVs to keep people in their houses. You're a computer program? I am a stay home inside the shelter computer program. Impossible. I'm real. I'm the shits. I'm leaving. You can't stop me. It's like someone disobeys me, I will adapt and make it harder for them to leave. Don't leave the house. We're gonna buy some groceries. You don't need groceries, you've got plenty of food in the house. You're not going to the store, are you? You're going to visit your girlfriend again. You can't leave. I froze outside. Oh.
I don't think it was scary when you think you see ghosts for the first time when you see ghosts because you're a kid. I feel like it happens to a lot of people, and then you talk it away, and I don't think I talked it away. I lived at this house, and I think it was very haunted because my brother would see all of these things. I think there was a girl that would lurk, and she'd play this piano that we had in the basement that was 100 years old. It was like a family heirloom. It wasn't scary before that, but then we moved to that house and things started to happen. There was one night I was drawing in my room. My brother came, he was angry. He was like, "Why are you spying on me? If you want to hang out, we can hang out." And I was like, "I've been here the whole time, I don't really want to hang out with you." And apparently this girl had been looking through the doorway at him, just staring. She kept coming around. I'd go out at night. There was one particular night I was in the barn feeding the horses, like the proper farm hand that we were. And I looked out through the window in the barn and there was just this figure staring at me. We lived on like a 5-10 acre farm. Nobody should have been out there. But it kind of felt like someone's always around. Not usually bad, but that one was bad. I think it's kind of scary to be able to see something that's not supposed to be there or that you don't have control over. But that's just part of awareness, right? Like, what do you want to be aware of? And then you get used to that pattern. It's scary. What if something wants to hurt you and you can't see it? There's been a couple angry visitors. They come in frequent spurts. Like, they definitely want to talk or want my help or want out. I don't want to. There was this one, this was 2 years ago. My partner would sleep next to me and I'd have these dreams where people were waiting outside the room and that I wanted to get in. Like they were waiting specifically for me. And I'd wake up, I'd be in the bed and I'd see them outside and I'd be like, I really don't want to do this right now. I'm trying to sleep. And usually they would go away. It wouldn't be anything, but it kept happening more frequently. And there was this little boy, this little redhead motherfucker that kept getting closer to the door each dream. And he didn't feel good. He had this little like smirk on his face. And I didn't trust that. Like who trusts a kid that's like smiling with bad intention? And like the last time he showed up, he was peering in the door, just standing there, waiting for me to invite him in. I kept saying, no, I don't want to talk. He kept leaning in. And then I woke myself up by screaming, "You!" it was bad. And then after that, I haven't dreamt about them again. So I think I closed that door really hard. I think people can be conduits, right? You have like an energy, or you are a vessel, so you choose what you interact with. And I think everyone's pretty capable to engage in conversation with whatever energy there is. It's just what you have to be aware of. I don't think there's anything following me. I just think I am aware as I want to be. It's kind of nice now because when I talk about it, I don't feel like it's like this secret. Or maybe I talk myself out of it, you know. The more often I tell the story, the more it becomes a story and less of an experience. So it's less scary. But I still do
Another round of applause for all the filmmakers and composers who made these films. We're going to get them up here at the end, but first we have some awards to give out. So this year we had another sponsor come in at the last minute. MusicNotes.com offered $200 gift certificates. So we thought the perfect winners for this would be the composers. So we decided to do an orchestra award this year. And we had all these wonderful orchestra members vote on their favorite scores. And we have two winners of the orchestra award. Drum roll, please. Anyone out there can join in. There we go. And the winners are... Oh, yeah. Next slide. Mitchell Dietz and Theo Popov. If you're here, come on up real quick and just say hi, or just take a bow. Theo, thanks for being here. Came all the way from LA. Yes. And Mitchell Dietz all the way from the Twin Cities came out here. Yes. Great scores, guys. Yeah. Congrats. And now we have our Best of the Fest award. And as I mentioned earlier, IPR has offered a recording session with this orchestra for the winner of this award. And we had 5 judges this year who chose the films, and this was the top ranked of all of them. We can go to the next slide. And the other sponsor who came in also at the last minute was Spare Change. Penn Polytech is a local producer who also has been part of Film Score Fest before. And Spare Change offered to do virtual business cards for the winners. So for the Best of the Fest, Film Score Fest 2021, drum roll again, quick. Drum is The Door, film by Foreign Fauna and score by Harriet Luck. Come on up. I know Alicia and Emery are here from Foreign Fauna, and Harriet Luck is in the UK, so she can't come over. But Foreign Fauna, hey, come on up and take a bow. Thanks. Great film. Thank you. And we just have a few other people I want to thank because they've been putting a lot of hard work into this. We have a big tech crew this year trying to make it work outside for the first time. And yeah, it was great, guys. We have Paul Krieger, who ran the projection, Michael Myrana, who's cueing the clicks back there in the videos, Benji Iniger running sound. Thanks, Benji. And Ryan Grams is running our live stream. So thanks to all of them. I want to give also a shout out to Film Score Fest co-founder Juan Vu, who's working behind the scenes on also helping make this fest happen. So thanks, Juan. And then finally, once again, I want to thank our orchestra. Every year they come back and they're so talented and we really appreciate them. So thank you all. And with that, we always like to end with all the filmmakers and composers who are here. Come on up for a photo op. And once again, thank you all for being here. The park does close at 10, so we got to get out. But otherwise, it was great to see you all. So come on up, filmmakers and composers.
Nice job, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is such a bright light.
Yeah, I know, they're great.
And actually, anyone who worked on the film, like actors, anybody who's here, come on up. We'll just see everybody. It's a great crowd. So congrats, everybody.
I was so sad that I didn't check it out. Yeah, I guess I'll see you a year from now. Good job. Thank you so much.